How are you getting on today? Are you having a wonderful day? Welcome along to the Risha and Shaban show.
New name, what?
New name, who this?
My name was overruled, but it's probably not very PC for some of the viewers right now.
Yeah.
We'll get there.
You're a sticky point.
Yeah.
Risha and Shaban, how did we come up with such an exciting name for the show? Mm-hmm. It's
Well,
probably you're wondering. We
Mum
really
and Dad were actually off their trees when they named us.
The amount of people say,
So-
where'd the name Shaban come from? I'm like, I don't know, because it's Irish, but I've just been in Ireland cast at the weekend. Still another Shaban not present. Mm-hmm. Neither another Risha.
There's a band called Shebeen. They sing like Irish songs and stuff.
This is true.
And my name, do you know what I was? From a science fiction book.
Yes, Dad said
Tried to get the name of the book, don't know it. Googled it, nothing exists, so yeah.
It's funny because Dad is still struggling to spell my name. So maybe he read that completely incorrectly anyway.
It would make sense.
But it's nice to have unique names as you get older. In school, it was a bit of a challenge, I will be honest. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Please to both of the channels. Subscribe, Roo. Subscribe, Shebs. Get in the comments. It's good to have you with us tonight. We've got lots to talk about. Want to talk about Aston Villa, Manchester United, the whole cup situation. Want to speak about plastic surgery. I've been reading a report.
Okay.
And a number of things we have to discuss, including a bit of Ireland action because you're going to play Wales.
Right.
Lots of love heading Wales' way.
Okay.
Lots of people asking for the Welsh to get some recognition here because they're looking for a new manager.
Well, the Celts have got to stick together.
This is true.
Yeah. We'll get on that. We'll get on that in a minute.
How have you been? What's been happening in your world?
Oh, it's been a busy couple of weeks since I've last spoke to you here in the bedroom, spare
HQ.
bedroom.
Still under construction, as you can see, but we've brought Lena McGill, also known as Simone McGill. I was like, oh my God, when did you get Lena McGill's top? And you were like, it's Cy McGill. And I was like, panicked.
It's Cy. And they'll probably fall down because I already have. Shot corner, it was actually Cy that fell down earlier. But she can't last 90 minutes, so it's no surprise there. And we've got my good old G, Kenza Daly.
Yeah.
But we'll get more tops along the way. And when's this getting done? Hopefully by March, the wall will be up and running.
Emma from ADS is on it. So what we're thinking, by the way, in case you're interested, is we've got kind of panels that are going to come along like to kind of this height, about 1 metre high, like a wood panel wall. And I'm kind of going for like a khaki green. You've not had a lot of say in this because you're never here. She treats this place like a hotel. She just rocks up whenever she likes. And then we're going to kind of get the Risha and Shaban show wallpaper vibe. So we're going to have some Irish connotations in there, some Scottish, and some football love, of course. So.
Some big old boobies.
Boobies maybe will be in there too because we don't have any of those. Yes. Which for mine look okay in this dress.
They actually do. They actually look
they're
alright.
getting bigger. Yes, I'm getting in the way.
Nice.
Not like my
on yourself
stones in a bin bag that I used to rock before. I was in Ireland at the weekend. You were at the
Her Sport Awards night?
Yeah, it was lovely. Really nice night. By the way, I know every country has some like excellent talent, right? But Ireland is off the charts.
Yeah.
See, for like a small country, that sounds condescending. It's not. Like their mentality for sport.
It's a tiny country in terms of size.
Yeah.
But the quality within the country is phenomenal.
Absolutely. Some of the girls from the rugby sevens, outstanding.
Yep.
Young swimmer who's going to the Olympics, unbelievable. Like breaking records, you were up for sports personality. Sarah Lavin won that.
Yep. Congratulations, Sarah.
Yeah.
Congratulations to all the winners.
Everybody who won, exactly. But just seeing the amount of talent, but her story was particularly incredible.
Yeah.
Because she lost her husband. She's a hurdle jumper. And she lost her husband last year and come back even stronger and started to like beat her own records. So, I mean, incredible night. So well done to Her Sport for putting on such a good event. It was a shame you weren't there. It was good. What's new with you? How was the Birmingham game?
Birmingham, I was speaking loads about that the other day, but here I am speaking about it again.
Sorry.
Yeah, look.
I'm so sorry for asking about the football.
Look, let me speak. What will I say on the game? It's probably the most chances we've actually created, but we couldn't score. And Birmingham obviously scored an early goal. Didn't realise it was 5 minutes in, but it was 5 minutes in. Cho scored. Cho's lovely. She used to be at West Ham, so happy for her. Such a nice girl. Sweet, sweet girl. So they played well, but Birmingham right now are just, I wouldn't say they're playing great football, but they're winning games. And in the championship, that's what you've got to do.
Yeah.
I mean, we're sitting 10th. We're honky tonk.
Cass, they look like they're going up.
I think they will actually go up. I like to, give them digs here and there because I know loads of them. But I'm confident that they've got enough quality and experience within their team that they will go up. So I hope they do. And now they're going to get the backing and stuff. So it's been a long time coming. So.
But positives to London City, by the way, because to only concede 1 goal, you were in the game right till the end. Okay, it didn't go your way. Okay, it's a tough time in the championship. We know it's a relentless league. But are you confident we can get up there?
I think if we're being realistic where we are right now, we need to get points on the board.
Exactly.
We're in a relegation battle. Like, there's no hiding from it. Table doesn't lie. So I don't know how many games we've got left, 8 or 9 games. So we're going to need to try and pick points up somehow and hopefully just get out of the relegation battle. If we could finish mid-table, that would be probably an outstanding achievement for where we are right now. But I think right now the aim is to survive. 2 big games coming up. We've got cup games.
Yeah, those cup games are massive.
Yep.
Do you know what? Fair play to London City. They're in the quarterfinals of the cup. I mean, huge ties, absolute huge ties, going up against WSL sides. But how you regroup the amount of games in the short space of times, it'll be something like 3 games in 7 days.
Yeah, it's a quick turnaround. We've just had that there that week. Obviously this week's a bit better, so a few of the girls get an extra day off to recover and stuff. I was in because I can't be trusted to recover myself. But it was nice to go in, just lie there, get a massage, have some protein, went to the gym, home, up the road.
You asking about the gym, are you?
You been going?
Well,
what have you been doing? Eating the dumbbells?
Actually went to the gym. So I signed up, right, to the one next door to work at London Bridge because I'm in there every day. I start at 4. Yeah. So I'm like, when I come out, I'm knackered, so I just go straight to bed. Then I try and wake up and go for a run, try and run my arse around St Albans. It's hard to watch. But I'm like, if I join the gym, come out of work when I'm awake and lively, go straight to the gym, then it's done. But anyway, I joined on the 3rd of January, but I went yesterday.
Good.
So
better late than never.
It was a huge step. There's a guy there called Rocky who's going to give me a PT class to get it as a joining on thing.
Nice.
And I've got DOMs, so I feel like I've done something. I'm going to be fit. I'm going to get a 6-pack.
Are you?
I'm going to get little toned arms. My arms are getting like, not cellulite, just like yuck.
You just need to use them. That's it.
Do you know when I was like really fit when the kids were young? And I was running all the time because you were at the house, then somebody could watch the baby, I could go for the babies, there was 2 of them, I could go for a run. But also Brooks was in my arms the whole time, wasn't he? And I actually think I had really good arms, and then if you don't use it, Cass,
you lose it.
Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, it was good to be back in the gym. I'm probably going to fall off the wagon in about 2 days anyway. How's my gal Lucy Quinn?
She's good. She's good. She brought the bands yesterday. We were filming Life's a Pitch. That'll be out tomorrow. So I was actually very chill, very reserved yesterday, behaving, laying low, and she gave me a good few giggles. So yeah, everyone tune in for that tomorrow. And
are we allowed to say who the guests are?
I don't really know. No, not yet. There'll be a teaser out later, so we'll not say anything just in case.
Okay, fine. Should be fun. Then.
I mean, they're pretty boring to be honest. So
I'm looking forward to this one. Hiya to everyone in the comments. Do you want to do your ones first?
Hi to everyone in the comments. Live, laugh, love, Rusha, love that. What else? Sorry, I'm panicking now because you've made me do that.
You've got to read your comments. Look at the state of you.
Oh, it's panic. There's some comments in here. People wanting me to bite and nibble, but I'm a big person.
Don't take that chunk.
Don't take the bait.
You're off it.
Don't
You're being
take
healthy.
The bait. But by the way, I wonder. Do you know what I'd like to do actually? I'd like to do a poll. I might do it after this on Instagram. And like just do like the age ranges of people that hate me and what if they're like male, female, or trees, or don't identify as anything. I don't know. So we'll get that up, and I want to just get a gauge of what are the age ranges. I'm like, is this like 12 and 14-year-old TikTokers that hate me? Are these people just snooze and boil, or do they have personalities like a drip? You know how you get a tap? It's just like a wee drip.
I've actually heard
drip,
it's
drip. That's what some people are like these days.
I've heard it's your mum who's actually created a load of accounts.
Is it?
Because she cannot go you anymore. Right. So they go, that's the truth. Hi to Kelly. She said, I've ordered an Indian. I ain't cooking. I'm up at 2 o'clock in Australia from this. Hannah Rafiq. Unbelievable. Shabam, where is your footy shirt in the background? Alex, I'm too good looking to play football. What can I say? Never had a shirt.
Will there be predictions for the Arsenal match? I am going to say already.
2-0
I've just touched on it.
2-0 London City.
I'm getting excuses in already. I don't even know if I'll be playing because, well,
Stop
I've got
with
to
the
manage.
excuses.
What do you mean? I've got to manage my Achilles. It's a midweek game. I've not played any midweek games, so I could be rested. So people that are going for the drama, there will be no drama. And we've got to respect that Arsenal are levels above us. Everyone knows that. They've got a team full of fantastic players and lovely people.
I mean, it's going to be a tough game.
Yeah, will say that. And the Liverpool game, Liverpool's going to be good.
Yeah.
But you'll get to see the difference in levels of the WSL Championship. Yeah. But it's a cup game, anything can happen.
Liverpool playing well.
But yeah, it's going to be good.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Hi to Peter. Thank you very much.
Can I get some commission on the tickets?
No.
I'm going to email London City tomorrow morning asking.
Why do you seem to think you're bringing an audience?
Because there will be people are signing up to me to do something. Oh, Richard can't be trusted.
Peter Harris, thank you for Wales women football. So lovely to see that you remember the messages. Yes, Peter, I do remember you. Wales Women's Supporters Club travel everywhere with the girls. See you in Dublin. You are great ambassadors. See, Peter's nice.
Thanks, Peter.
Peter's nice. Thank you very much. Lots of nice people here. Good to be with you. Like and subscribe if you haven't already.
Oh, I see one. Rue and Viv swap shirts. That's a great shout. I'm going to need to message her.
Even though this is temporary, I actually would really love a Viv shirt.
Yeah, she'll be nice.
Yeah,
I'll tell her. I'll give her a kiss. She'll be like, "Oh, fine, whatever." So, be fine.
Do you think she'd like to kiss me? Maybe.
No, I don't think so.
No. Beth might knock me out. Take her fist and ram it right through my face. Imagine something like that happens.
Right. Moving on.
Not Viv and Bev Barger. What a story that'd be. I love that. What can we talk about? Do you want to talk about Republic of Ireland against Wales now that that's been announced?
Oh, I can't remember the date. Sometime in February.
You are worse than a man down. Let me get
and
the
it's
date.
in Tala. It's in Dublin. So hopefully we'll sell out Tala, get the crowd there, and keep progressing under Ireland. Obviously we don't know what the team will be yet. We don't know the squad, so still a few weeks away. So there's competition to get in the squad. So we'll see how it goes.
Fingers crossed, Cass. Actually saw a brilliant video you on TikTok from when we were sitting here way before the World Cup. Before the World Cup, and you were like, hopefully, getting a squad, and then there's the reserves list, so if you can make the reserves list, and then you were in the squad.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's amazing how...
Well, you always you don't want to be like, oh, I'm going, because you're never guaranteed that.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, I was told before I wasn't even playing the World Cup, so,
yeah,
you've got to use that motivation and all that.
Absolutely. That's the thing. 27th, by the way, of February is the Wales game in Dublin. But when you do get knockbacks... Yes. I think, see in life now, like we keep having these conversations about, oh, she gets so much criticism for this and she gets criticism for that. And, it's like people can't handle criticism anymore.
Yeah.
But criticism's a good thing because if you take it the right way, it can make you better. You know, it can fuel you. Yeah. Like some people take it as like such a dagger to the heart. And then you can go on the crusade to go against the person who maybe criticised you. But actually, if you take it the right way, unless it's abuse and it's needless kind of thing, but... abuse is good for you. Constructive criticism is good for you.
Yeah, definitely. When you said knockbacks, I thought you meant about birds. All the knockbacks I've been getting recently like that. There's been a fair few.
Even though she rocked up here 2 days later.
What? Anyway, as where were we going with that? We were going with, constructive criticism is good. Are you all right? Constructive criticism is good. But this generation, I think, struggle with it. I think now everything's very fluffy and you have to be spoken to. Everything's arm around the shoulder, but you're allowed to, give an opinion. I think it's hard now. So I'm like the oldest player in the team now. Ancient, 33, on my way out, whatever. Youngest player in the team's probably 16, 17 from the academy that come up and train. But you would see, like, I've seen it now through the years, that you have to speak to people so differently. I can't be like, Cass, that's pure pish, track back. Because I'd lose you. So I need to be like, yeah, next one, track back.
So you're even talking about on a football field, it's a different, this is
so
funny.
There's such a mix there with the generations. So like the older people can take it because we've been so used to it, and the younger ones coming through really can't take it. They'll be like, yeah, I can, and then next minute they're crying under the changing room bench. Do you know what I mean? You're like, right.
Yeah.
But obviously you need to do what's best.
But obviously as well, Cass, that's not their fault because that's the generation they've come into. It's like a society change.
I feel sorry now for some managers because you actually can't say anything. They're probably like you're walking on eggshells the whole time. I have been hammered as a player. Like I've been, The stories that I can go into, I won't go into right now because this is live and I'll probably get into trouble and somebody will start crying. You're
the one who should be crying. It was happened to you.
I know, but too many wet wipes in this world. So, people can't say anything now because it's like you could be reported. You could have said something. You could have, everything has to be done right and everything's got to be through the right channels. You've always got to have someone there and things
without naming names or times, what's the worst thing a manager has said to you?
I don't know off the top of my head. I've probably got a few belters. Like, I've had a few belters. I feel like if I say stuff, it'll just be obvious, so I don't want to throw people under the bus. Nice like that.
I remember you did get called fat, like actual fat once.
Yeah, I got told I was fat, can't move about the pitch. Too fat to move about the pitch.
That was mum again.
So you won't be back in. My mum was one of them. And weirdly, actually, my mum was like, didn't get it. And now she said to me actually recently, she's like, oh God, when I look back at the pictures and I remember that time when that happened to you, and I remember being like, oh no, you're fine. And now I look back and I think, God, you were huge.
But to be fair, you do.
And she keeps telling me to get my teeth fixed anytime I see her.
I mean, she's just trying to be nice because you've only got one set of teeth. So I actually think because you've got the underbite.
Yeah. You're meant to have had a retainer. Why is yours looking like that?
No, I'm making fun of yours.
Aye, but look at yours.
Mine are fine. That bite's fine because I got them done in Invisalign.
Yeah.
But yours still go like that.
I've got a back brace on still,
jaw.
but I think I got a... What's them ones? What's the big one taken out?
Your molar.
A molar? Was it a molar?
Your wisdom.
Wisdom. That's the one. Wisdom.
Makes sense
That's why I'm. Got a wisdom out, and then I think they moved, so that's why I look like a Doug.
Who's it? Your friend's dog who is a little pug.
Zai's dog.
That's it. Zai's dog. That's a funny looking.
Paddy looks like he's been smacked with a spade. Honestly, she'll see this and start crying, but he does. And anyone out there that says pugs are good looking, aye, Paddy the pug.
That's cute.
Pugs aren't good looking. I love dogs. I love all animals, but pugs, you can't say they're good looking. I would love one. I would be nice to it. I love all animals, but they are butters, man.
Show me your best pug face.
That's what I like. Right, enough.
Glad we got there.
Get that. That's my shame. I need to get them fixed. I need to get them
you
fixed.
Need to get your face sorted ASAP. What was I going to say on the subject, by the way, of like managers not being able to do much these days? Marcus Rashford. I was just talking you through the story because you don't listen to the radio or read the news, but he's been out in Belfast, didn't show up to training because he ended up calling in sick. Pictures of him in Belfast. This barmaid spoken out. She served them tequila slammers apparently for a 12-hour bender. There's two sides to every story, but Man United have said they've dealt with it internally. The case is closed. He's going to be available for the next game. He's reportedly been fined 2 weeks' wages. But a lot of people are saying how Eric Ten Hag is losing the dressing room and the amount of players that, you know, have been in exile maybe under Ten Hag or maybe don't respond to like the ruler of the Iron Fist kind of thing. But it is the new era. And it's like... Fergie even, like you go back to the best manager that has ever been at Manchester United, maybe the best manager ever, right? He still managed to have one approach with players, albeit you wouldn't mess with them. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So how do you get that right? If you were a manager, how do you manage to get that tone spot on?
It's a tough one, but it's got to be a balance. I don't think you can be at somebody all the time just hammering them because then you probably will lose them. You've got to still give people a bit of praise, a bit of love now and then. I was listening to Scott McTominay podcast on the High Performance. Good lad, sounds really just like a nice guy. And he was saying like even that coming through the academy and the ranks at United, like he would have been okay with that. He would have got like slaughtered, but he was just like, oh,
I'm at United, so I need to take it.
So it's like, but I get now it's like now things are changing, so it's got to be a balance. But it's tough. It's hard to get right, but there's no point in just slaughtering somebody because you'll lose them. So
yeah, and it's not nice to be personal or make somebody feel really sad. In the Champions League, by the way.
What about Marcus? You were saying, what about that? So he's been done.
So the thing is, Rush, I think maybe there's something else going on there, right? Yeah. Because last season, look at Marcus Rashford's form, right? This season, you look at Jadon Sancho, his situation. You look at Harry Maguire, his situation. Rafa Varane, his situation. It feels like there's been a number of moments where the manager has lost players, right? But now we're seeing Rashford pick pictured in clubs, knowing that he's got training the next day.
Yeah.
Something is off if you're making that decision, and you can't judge people because you do not know what goes on behind closed doors. But at the same time, he's a 26-year-old lad. He's been there. Can you relate to that when you're playing football for Man United? Gas 320 grand a week.
I know, but people bring the money in. The money doesn't make you happy, and because you earn something, it doesn't mean that you. Do you know what I mean? You're going to make mistakes. You're going to get it wrong. Obviously, something's going on where he's kind of went, sack this. And do you know what? As players, a lot of us have done it. I've done it more than one time. Do you know what I mean? But you've got to then just reflect, hold your hands up, apologise to your teammates, and do you know what? 9 times out of 10, that's it. It's done. Nobody really cares. It's done. You move forward. So I'm sure he'll be going in and doing that. But hopefully everything's okay with him. Hopefully mentally everything's okay, and he can get himself into a better place and enjoy the game again, and
get back to scoring goals.
Yeah.
No, that'd be good to see. By the way, on the subject of managers, who does seem to do the one-to-one thing, because she's spoken about it a lot, is Emma Hayes, and how she deals with players individually. You can't, if somebody's late once, you can't treat them the way you would treat late coming if they've been stuck behind an accident that somebody may have died in. Like, you know, there is proper situations where you have to treat people one-to-one. But anyway, Chelsea are playing tonight against Paris. If you want a score...
Oh, they're nearly half an hour in, 25 minutes in. Don't actually know what the score is.
It's 1-0 Chelsea.
1-0 Chelsea. This game's irrelevant to Chelsea, isn't it? They're already safe through. Paris, I think, have to win and rely on another result. But
Frank
I'm happy for Chelsea. It's good to see them doing well. And obviously we spoke about the fairy tale for Emma Hayes, so that'd be lovely send off, wouldn't it?
I can't believe it, by the way, if she goes on to win the Champions League on her last season and win the league. 3 points clear at the minute, Cass.
I mean, it's still tight. There are so many big games to come up, but they're in a nice position. So good luck to them.
The new striker as well, Ramirez.
Yeah, she's a big handful, man.
Yeah.
God, I'll be in trouble for this again. But we played them obviously in that game that was
the behind closed doors. Was it called off?
She will bully people. She will bully people and get in their heads. But it'll be interesting to see how she does for Chelsea. But I'm sure Emma Hayes is clued in, knows what she's wanting in. So she's going to ruffle a few feathers in this WSL.
I have to say, she looked outstanding in the World Cup. Speaking about managers, somebody keen to know your thoughts on Mark Skinner, Bex Rogers. So, Man United, a big win at the weekend, 2 goals for Kate Paris. Good to see her hitting a bit of form, you know. But United, right, they're not where they want to be in the table. Okay, they've lost Russo. Okay, there's a chance that Mary Earps might be on her way out too. But did you see the situation with the cup? So right. So do you know how this works?
Ish.
Go try and explain it to me.
Villa fielded a player that shouldn't have played because they were already cup tied, and now Villa are still going through, but United aren't going through. And who's going through? Sunderland are going through.
Because Sunderland then were given the 3 points, which meant United's place as runner-up was knocked, because then Sunderland got the more points, which means United dropped out. So there's a lot of backlash on this, but as like some people are saying here, but the fact that they fielded an ineligible player to be docked 3 points and still go through, whereas Manchester United didn't do anything wrong in this situation, yet they've been affected.
Right, but Villa have been docked the 3 points for that game and still got enough points to go up. So they've done their job.
But because they were docked 3 points, those 3 points went to Sunderland. United have no control over that situation.
Okay, but United should have won more games. I don't think Villa should be out the tournament for that. I really don't think they should be. I don't get that. What? They messed up one game and Noel came on as a sub.
It doesn't matter.
They were already winning.
I saw Noel Minutes play in that competition in December for Arsenal.
End of the day, it's been an absolute shit show what's been on. I don't know how it's happened, and I'm sure Villa will be going, oh my God, how have we done that? And I'm sure there was no malice behind it. Who was it they were playing? They were playing Sunderland. They were playing Sunderland. What was the game? 7-0, 6-0?
Villa Sunderland.
Aye, so like this, it's not affected the result. It's not as though Noel came on and scored 6 goals. So I don't know what everyone's crying about. Villa have done their job in the Conti Cup and they got enough points. I get Man United will feel hard done by, but at the end of the day, Villa have been punished for that game.
Camden,
the points have gone.
In your
so I don't get why. But I don't get why what people. Yeah, it's one of those ones. End of. End of.
Okay.
Rue looks ginger again. And what's wrong with that is the light.
think it's your crimson top.
Maybe it's the top reflecting in the light, yeah.
You've been shopping, haven't you?
Oh well.
Have you been shopping? Is that new?
Yeah, me and Lou, neighbour Lou, went up to town the other day. There's a shop closing down, so stocked up on a few bits.
By the way, it makes me so sad that the high street is on its arse. Another shop gone.
That's because everyone's online. But I did enjoy going in.
Well
Got a
done,
few
Brains
treats.
of Britain.
True.
But
Continue.
seriously, I walk up the town and shops are just empty. It's a bit ghost townish. I don't like it.
St Albans is dead. See people like give it, oh, St Albans is such a beautiful place. I'm like, it's actually,
Take that back.
there's not much going on. There's a cathedral, a few coffee shops that are all right.
What's wrong with you?
But there's nothing really going on. You go in, you walk in, I walk into Boots, get toiletries and leave.
You are turning into a privileged little
No.
spoiled brat.
Overpriced, it's dead. End of. It is.
Would you know what? Pack your bags. Sling your hook.
I am living in the slums up here, the pits up here. Anytime I go for a shower, there's dinosaurs in the bathtub.
My boys.
There's toothpaste.
Jamie's.
There's just
Jamie's got his Indoraptors in the bath again.
So I'm in the pits.
Rachel Daly shirt to be put up on your wall, Roo. Then you can sing the daily chant.
I will. I'm trying to get. Going to get Rach. Try and get her on 90 Min with me and Lucy. And I want to get Ken's on it too. I want to do a double one with them, so I'm going to chase them up if Ken's Adali actually ever replies to me. So she's in my bad books.
What, she's already put you in the old archive?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That sucks. That sucks.
Come on to Il fait mauvais.
What does that mean?
It's grey outside, I think.
Il fait mauvais.
Il fait mauvais.
Bonsoir. Je m'appelle Shiban. J'habite à Londres. St Albans.
England.
J'habite à ma sœur. Sister.
I live in my sister.
I live with my sister.
I live in my sister. You just said I live in my sister.
You'd
Right,
like that,
cut the
wouldn't
French.
you? You'd like that?
I would not.
You would like that? Creep. Can you tell Rue that she's pulled me from some dark places and brings me happiness every single day? Jess Farr. Jess, that's lovely. That's really,
Thank you,
really nice.
Jess. Thanks for that. I'm glad I don't make everyone sad.
By the way,
That's good
people
to hear.
that's lovely. Jess, it's nice. Do you know what, Cass? What we need to do is reply to the nice people. Focus on the nice people, because some people send some lovely comments and nice things to say. Alex saying get Maz on the show too. Maz is my crush.
I want to get Mayumi on, but separately. Also, I want to get her on, but I don't know if I want Mayumi on this one or
Why?
90 Min.
Why?
Because I want to spice it up.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
You can do her.
Also,
Run, Maz.
Mayumi.
What if you kiss Maz and then Ken's knocked you out?
Yeah, but I want to get Maz on this because Maz is doing her YouTube channel too.
Yes!
So everyone that's watching, go please like, subscribe, and follow my Umi Pacheco's YouTube page, please. She's a good girl. So
I do like Maz. We met her in Oz, didn't we?
where?
Oz.
Oh yeah, that's right. She's in Australia.
She's got lovely hair.
I need to actually go up and meet them, and she can cook me dinner and we can catch up.
What do you think of the season that Nikita Paris is having? A lot of people saying she's on fire.
It's good to see her bouncing back. I think maybe she wasn't maybe in the top of her game last season, but it happens. Players have dips. A lot of competition at United, but she seems to maybe be thriving under that, and she's back in banging in the goal. So good to see. Will she get another call up to the England squad?
Great stuff. Bad news, by the way.
What's happened?
Jill Roord.
I know.
ACL. I mean, another one. There's
Yeah.
been loads again of late. And then, do you know, somebody actually, a Swedish woman had replied to Twitter the other day, and I was like, surely we're a step closer to finding out why these ACLs are so prevalent in the women's game. She was like, they've always been huge in women's football. It's just now it happens. You know, the media speculation is there. The media's on it. It's not speculation. She has done her ACL, but then everybody talks about it more, where it's actually been happening for such a long time. Now look at the amount of senior players who've played with who have done 2 ACLs.
2, 3.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's not a new thing. It's just now that the women's game is in the public eye, and there's a lot of attention in the spotlight now, so it's been highlighted more. But now it's really time to find some answers. But yes, speedy recovery to Jill. On that, it was nice to see then Viv back. Viv and Beth both back. Nice to see Viv scoring again.
Leah back.
Leah back, sorry. Yeah. Was there someone else back?
We have Ella Wainwright
Back
might
running,
be soon.
training, all that. So, but it's good to see them coming back from it and sort of hitting the ground running, because it's a tough injury. It's a long process. It's mentally draining. You're in the gym constantly. It's a tough place to be.
I know what it's like.
You do not. But yeah, hopefully we start getting answers soon, and there's changes in the calendar schedule, and yeah, there's a lot of work that needs to go in it.
What do you think it is?
It's not just one thing. I think it's an accumulation of things. Fixtures, scheduling, demands, female body shapes. Yeah, there's. You're asking me. I've not got a Scooby-Doo.
Do you know what? I spoke about Dr. Emma Thompson before, haven't I? ACL. She wrote a book, the ACL Body Bible, Female Body Bible. She wrote. But she had a really interesting take that I've started to see more about, that when women play football or train or do certain exercises, they're doing it exactly the way it's been set out for mostly men to do. Whereas obviously the hip to the knee angle is so different for women because you've got childbearing hips. So actually maybe the knee's not designed to do movement like that. And then on certain days you're not as reactive, maybe because you're on or you've got your period or you're
I don't think it is when you're on your period. I think it's maybe before is when you're more likely. There's all this study stuff going on.
Period, I'm walking into walls all that. I'm still wearing glasses.
We are more clumsy, aren't we?
So therefore it's like your brain's not told, the knee's not sent the signal to your brain quick enough to react, and it's like...
Yeah. I think there's so much to it, but we'll get there.
Do you know what ACL, anterior cruciate, is?
Anterior cruciate ligament? What do you mean?
It means something cross.
Oh,
okay. I want to say that's French.
I think you should stop talking because you probably don't have a clue.
Maybe not.
You say a lot of things and you're just winging it.
Okay.
G on the podcast soon. Yes, baby G has actually agreed to come on the podcast. Do you know this?
No.
But I said, yeah, we're going to get everything set up and then get her in. We'll do it like on a Sunday or a Monday. She'll be in. But that one will be juicy. We'll be talking about football and we'll be talking about a lot of other things, so it'll be a lot more fun. So if any of you crybabies can't handle banter, please stay away.
So rude.
I'm not.
You babies can't handle banter, please stay away. What was I going to say to you about G? Oh yeah, I feel like we're best friends because we're on Instagram, but we've never spoken. Do you think I could DM her and like reply to her stories and stuff? Or would she be weird? Like, I don't know, like look lovely, or
she'd probably not get back to you, but yeah.
Are you my new sister? Like something like that, is that?
Yeah. Yeah. Why not?
It's funny how social media works. Like you just become instantly in with someone because your buddy's in with someone.
Cute.
I did cute. I want to talk to you about the old Botox that you're working in that head right now.
Yeah.
Look right down the barrel of the camera and give it a...
What one?
Strain. Your one.
This one. I'll look over here.
Red light. Strain it. Push it up as high as you can.
Hold on.
Right. Look at that head. Right, go for it. It's almost like you've put the iron on it, to be honest. There's not a crease in sight. Now, this is not glamorising Botox, but that has done you wonders, Hen.
I love it. Some people don't, but I think it's a bit of me. And I think moving forward, when my podcast takes off and my YouTube career is flying, I'm going to look fantastic. So...
What else would you get done? I was reading a report about the increase of cosmetic surgery. Like, would you ever go fillers? Would you ever do like the old tear troughs or lips or whatever?
I'd maybe get under my eyes, but it doesn't really offend me right now. So
it offends me.
Does that?
So you've been knocked out?
Really?
No, they're not that bad.
But yeah, no, I like the old Botox. So I will keep that up. Don't really, nothing really else that I want to get done. I'll get my teeth fixed soon. Keep my mom happy. Because I like to insult people's teeth. I do take quite...
Yeah, no,
it's one of my comments that I like to insult people, especially when they don't brush them. There's a few people that do that. But my mum is now slagging me for my own teeth, so the joke's kind of backfiring, so I'm going to need to sort it out.
Okay, well thanks for that. Not your lips or anything, no?
No.
I think that top lip could do with a little boost.
G said that to me. She's like, could you get filler in your top lip?
Did she say that?
Yeah. I was like, what, will you kiss me then? What? So...
Have you still got your deal? If you get a hat trick, then she's to snog you?
Yeah, that still stands. Yeah. It's fair.
That'll be interesting.
Deal's a deal.
And that doesn't happen.
No.
Well, mine's is worn off. Look at my Botox now. This is the difference, right? Look at that. You see the lines? Probably I'm crushing it down the more that I'm doing this, but like it does.
Yeah.
It does weigh it when it wears off. You're like, I need to go see Dan. I need to go see Dan Cox. Get the old needles in. But anyway, back to Under the Knife. I was reading this like cosmetic surgery story, like how it's on the rise. And even though there's awful horror stories, a lot of people are flying to Turkey to get stuff done.
Right.
And it's resulting in awful, like death. People are dying. Dying. Because obviously you're paying less money, but then they can get it done quicker because it's cheaper, etc. And I don't judge anyone for wanting to make themselves feel a certain way or having whatever done. But would you ever like do cosmetic in your future?
I don't think it's something I'm really overly bothered about. I know I've got no boobies, but again, I'm not really bothered. I cook up a couple of cup sizes because I'm like an A. Don't know, I must be a B. I don't even know what I am. I've just got a big broad back and no breasts.
Don't flatter yourself.
But maybe one day, but yeah, not overly bothered, so it doesn't really offend me.
Do you know anyone who's got any?
Yeah, but I probably can't name them.
Really?
Right now, yeah.
What, in football?
No, not in football.
That is in football,
It's
isn't
not in football, no. Not that I know of, no.
Okay. Oh, there's Alessia. She says you both look great without Botox. This is not true, Alessia.
I know, that's
a lie.
I appreciate your kind words, but that is it. That's fibs. It's Porky Pies. What?
Amanda? Why does Shaban look 10 years older than Risha? Do you know, Amanda? Unsubscribe and take your face for a hairy one.
It's true though.
You can't say that to people.
You do. People always think, people don't think we're twins. People think you're older than me. I told you, you've had a tough old paper round.
I'm older than you. I'm not only carrying you and housing you. I've got 2 actual children, 4.5, and other things. I'm up at 2:30, 5 days a week.
Yeah.
2:30, 5 days a week to get told I look 10 years older than this munter.
Well, it's not doing wonders for you, is it? So I'd think about a new job, something. Maybe you should go under the knife.
I need to get my
while
barnet
we're on
sorted.
this topic. Aye.
Barnet sorted. I'm getting my acne sorted again.
Oh, thank God.
I know.
Everyone's been saying.
Rush.
No, I'll get cancelled for that. No, I'm not making fun of anyone's skin. It's not funny. My skin's been bad this week on the build up to my periods. They're finished now, but they're still clearing up. But you should get something done.
I'm going to doctors on Monday because...
Oh, does this mean you go on Roaccutane?
Well...
And you're going to be batshit again?
Well, I was on Roaccutane. If you know, you know. If you get on Roaccutane, it's like... it can be a lot kind of thing. So you actually have to get it through the hospital. You have to be on the pill for like minimum a year, because if you were to get pregnant, it can have detrimental effects to a baby.
Right.
So you shouldn't ever get pregnant when on Roaccutane. Anyway, I got it when I was 20 or 21. Is that my child cry? That's one of my children. Jamie, sort it. And anyway, it worked, Rush.
Right.
It worked for 10 years. And then I had the kids and your hormones all change again. But my skin is a riot. Sometimes today is a great day. Today I'm like, I'm rating myself.
Sometimes I look at you and I'm like that, oofed, am I talking to the moon?
Am I talking to a pepperoni pizza?
Yeah. Crater face. I used to call you that all the time. That's so nasty.
That's nasty.
I know.
You're looking for a bit of love in the comments. You're calling me crater face.
I know. It's just a joke, guys. So you can handle the jokes, though, can't you? You can take the bants.
But it hurts.
Dish out.
If you have acne, I deal with you, because see, when I get it's not spots, it's like welts round my chin and then up in my, oh God, that absolutely kills. But I'm seeing the doctor next week. I'm sure I'll get told to go for a walk or something.
I know.
They'll be like, oh,
some fresh air.
Do you wash your face at night? No, fucking cover it in jobbies.
Yeah, keep it nice.
They'll be like, oh, okay, are you stressed? Are you run down? I'll be like, yeah, I'm absolutely shattered. My parents, I've got 2 kids under 5.
I'm glad you're going to address it, because I feel like you are dragging the pod down. People like me looking fresh faced and glam, and then you beside me. So it's good.
Do you want to know your star sign?
Is Cancer?
Yes.
Oh, what it is? Right, go on. Give us a laugh.
Some days like this, I wonder if you've actually got a brain. Right. You ready? I think you like it. Nothing is impossible. Actually, it's more than a theory. It's a fundamental truth. It's impossible to achieve absolutely nothing. There always has to be something. It is, of course, true that some things are absolutely impossible. So if we accept that, we can focus on what is possible. Yes, you're dealing with challenges.
I feel like I missed.
I'm not finished. Certain things are difficult right now.
What are you reading?
Cancer.
You're not reading Cancer?
I am Cass. Look, Cancer up to there.
Oh, right, okay. I missed the first bit. I zoned out.
You can't even read the paper.
You lost me. You lost me the first bit.
Never
but
mind
then I
about
get
the
bored.
impossible
Right.
stuff. It says, yes, you're dealing with challenges. Certain things are difficult right now, but instead of giving them your attention, your concentration on what you can do, those impossible issues will lose their importance. Anything you feel you can't do?
No, the world's my oyster, really.
Okay.
If I'm being honest, and I don't feel like I'm dealing with stuff, nothing major. I'm
Any
in a
challenges?
Great place. There's always challenges in life, but nothing that's getting me down. I feel like I'm attacking this year head on, and good things are coming. Is what I think.
How's your therapy going?
Good. I think I'm there tomorrow. Catch up with Carol tomorrow, so we'll have loads to talk about. I feel like I just got in. I'm having a good catch up with man.
What's her name again? Are you like
Carol.
her name? Carol.
Yeah.
Oh, Carol, you're in my hideaway. You'll be floating on a Milky
Right,
Way.
come on. That's it. Come on.
Oh, Carol.
Come on. Keep going. Come on.
Are we losing your focus?
You're losing me. You're losing me.
What do you want to talk about? You tell me.
What other subjects did we have to speak about?
What's the Chelsea score? Oh, 2-0.
I seen that.
Me official?
Yeah.
Well, thanks for not updating
She'll
us.
be a good player. You were talking. And I was struggling to do two things at once.
Kankovic,
So
assist.
that's good.
Do you think Chelsea can win the Champions League?
Aye. Mm-hmm. I think
Yeah.
they can. Yeah. Nothing's impossible. Never say never.
See, are you meant to support Leon in this because you're like sister clubs?
No, we're not.
Yeah, babe.
Oh, I thought you meant Paris. Sorry. Leon. Aye. Are they still? I don't even know who's in it. Aye.
Hold on.
I don't know.
Is this thing on?
I was confused because I was thinking sister clubs, and then I thought of my sister that plays for Paris, the one that looks like
my
me.
God, yeah.
I forgot her name. Sawyer.
Yes, let me.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'll get
My
it
gal.
on my phone. You two
My
are
gal.
weirdly similar,
My
but she
triplet.
looks more like your twin than I do.
I know.
Sawyer, Paris FC. It's strange how similar. No, wait, that's a man. Is her name Sawyer?
Sawyer. Is it not Sawyer?
Natalie Sawyer's coming up.
It's not
Top
Natalie
sport.
Sawyer. Maybe I made that up.
So like.
Anyone know? Anyone know who the girl that plays for Paris' name is? I forgot her name.
The one that looks like Rush. It's absolutely weird how similar looking you are. Not lovely, like all over the world you've got like a little doppelganger. Isn't that fun?
Well, I find it's so hard to look at comments and read and stay focused. It's Julie Sawyer.
Julie Sawyer.
Julie Sawyer.
Dad was spreading his
So,
seed.
that's it. Wonder what
All
he's
over
been
the
up to.
Can we talk about spreading seeds? Can I talk about Kyle Walker?
Aye. Yeah. Why can't you?
Like, I'm sorry, but Rashford's been hammered for going a night out in Belfast. Okay, he let the fans down,
Yep.
but Kyle Walker was the captain of City last week, right? Okay, yeah, he's excellent on the football pitch. But he's had now 2 children out of wedlock with another woman. Well, his wife is pregnant with a 4th.
Yeah.
I'd chop it off.
I know. I mean, it seems to be the way the world is going.
Does it?
Yes, it does.
If I find out Jamie's out there having babies willy-nilly,
Honestly, give it 5 years. Give it 5 years. That's what it'll be
Just
done.
imagine
Everyone
they get
gets
that.
bored. They go chase other
no,
things.
they don't.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
They do.
You don't leave
but-
this. 10 out of 10. What was
Well,
it
you
Shakira said? You dropped the Rolex for the Casio?
Is that what she said? Fair play.
She was right.
Well,
She was right. What do you think about Kyle Walker then?
I think that he's been a naughty boy. But why is he coming out and done an interview with the Sun? That's what I don't get. Why has he done
Do you think
that?
he sat there for the good of his health going, right, I best speak to the Sun,
Aye,
right?
that's what I mean.
Because my wife will listen to me that way. Cass, we know how the tabloids work.
Right. They've got muck on them.
I'm not saying that, but
They must do. Something's going down. But yeah, I mean,
the amount of stories you've heard that when something's coming out on something, it's delayed and delayed because then sit down and do a tell-all interview will detract
Yeah.
from the other stuff. Not that's pure speculation, right? That's pure speculation. But I'm like, you're meant to be a role model. That's not role model behaviour.
It's honestly, I think it's the way the world is going. People would rather do that than actually sit down and have an honest, hard conversation with their other half and say, I'm not happy, or maybe they just want the best of both worlds. Not saying, yeah, it's hard, you don't want to say all footballers are the same, but I think the lifestyle that they're in, it just becomes easier for them.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Alex said if that was my husband, I'd be rinsing him in the divorce court. Appalling. I thought, right, hold on. He's just about scraped enough 3 million a month together to rent his apartment, right? Well, he's been kicked out of the house. If I'm wifey, I'd be like, take everything you can and you go and get something better. Nobody should be treated like that.
I know. It's look, it's their business at the end of the day. It is their business at the end of the day. We are all speculating.
He said sorry, he's done it.
No, I know, but we don't know the ins and outs of the relationship, obviously. It's not great, it's not ideal, but there's other people involved, so
I loved it when he was
the kids and that are all good.
I need to take my responsibility here, and own my actions. And I was like, what was it, someone else who got someone else pregnant?
Well, I think he'll be, let's be honest, he's probably hurting, he's probably paying the consequences right now.
Why are you being so diplomatic today?
I'm not, I'm just saying, do you know what I mean?
Diplomatic.
Hopefully he grows up, learns his lesson, stops being a little sleazeball.
But you're right. I mean, to be fair, 2 kids involved. 4 kids, 6 kids
yeah.
involved now,
Yeah.
you know. Speaking of kids, I can hear mine starting to shout. Cass, what's the story? Anything else you want to talk to me about?
I'm trying to think. I don't know what else is going on in the world, to be honest. Why don't you go to the comments, do a comment section before you
go for
sign off.
Do you want me to do it for you? Because you panic when
It's
you're
really hard. It's tough.
Right. Sorry if I leave you out, okay? But I'm going into her comments because I'm a terrible reader, but Risha might be worse. Right. Why would you bother getting married? That's Becca. Very good point. God, your comments are flying. Okay, no, this is too difficult. You're going too fast. Slow down, everyone. Can you tell my mum to let me stay off school? No.
School's overrated. Take a day off if you want it.
Do you know, I was speaking about this in work the other day. I wish I could go back to school and apologise for being a brat.
No, some teachers had it in for me. I know some days when they'd say something, I thought, right, you are getting it today. And then sometimes some of them just came at me. Some just came at me. I was like, oh.
See, when we were young, right, we started a new school, and I remember we went into, what class was it? Was it IT?
Maths.
No, it wasn't maths, because we put out that class pretty instantly because they put us in the wrong one. I think they put us in the top class because we came from Notre Dame.
Yeah, I did tell them, so I can't count.
Remember we got 2% for writing our name in the day?
Yeah. I did say, don't put me in that class. Anyway, then I ended up in access free and got chucked at the class before the exam. Don't really care. Pointless.
Right. By the way, not everyone can disrespect school like that. School is important, right? But on reflection, I don't think I tried hard enough. I was speaking to Mum about this the other day, but one day we went into class, right, and we were just new at this school, and I'm sure it was IT, and Rusha had written like her name and the date on a bit of paper,
right,
and started writing your thing, and then the woman came over and she was like, "What are you doing? That's a menschie." Remember? And you were like, you were like, I just remember looking over you and cracking up. You were like, what? Just, that's not writing. That's a menschie. Menschie's graffiti.
Yeah.
Anyone doesn't know. And you were like, you couldn't even get your words out. You were just like that. What?
I remember that. I was like, that's how I write my name. That's my writing. If you want to see my menschie, I'll do you one on your wrong hand. Sit down, shut it. I loved mentioning. I was good at that. I was actually good at art in school. So even now, I've sat down at the kids' table all day and I done a mention. I know.
You're 33 years old.
I know. I've got some growing up to be doing.
I can't even. I honestly struggle writing so much.
You write like a 4-year-old. It's shocking. You do.
And it's funny because it's not funny because Brooks needs to catch up with his writing at school.
Yep.
He has fallen behind. And I do look at him writing, I'm like, mate, I struggle too.
I know. When Mum and Dad were down there, we were speaking, and I was saying like about school and stuff and how I can't concentrate. But if I don't find something interesting, I'm gone. I'm zoned out. So I do think I need to be diagnosed with something. There's just some things I shouldn't do.
Well, I got diagnosed, when I did the assessment, and I was off the scale for dyslexia. Like, off the scale. But I always had a feeling. Do you know what I mean? I mean, it's never like restricted, but actually if you've got that thing and then you get it clarified, it goes, oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But then when you were younger, there was now it's so much easier to get help and diagnose things from a young age. Whereas
then maybe I
you
just
might
wouldn't have had to go to some classes that I didn't wasted so much time sitting there, bored out my barnet. Do you know what I mean? So even sometimes when you speak, I'm like, I don't know what you're saying.
It's like you can't focus.
Yeah, even in team meetings, I'm like,
what if I say this? Can you focus now?
That's, and then I just have an outburst of, your tits get tits. Do you know? So,
oh God.
Anyway.
Somebody's asked, by the way, what?
Dry Jan. How's Dry Jan going? Dry Jan is great. I'm 29. I know it's the 30th, but I had a few casuals on the 1st with the family. So I'm 29 days in and I'm going strong. we've got a busy schedule, so I'm sticking to it. I'm going into February, not breaking it.
Good for you.
Yeah, and I'm flying.
Oh, here comes my
Oh,
cat.
there's your cat.
Hi, baby. Come and see everyone. I think dry January's for mugs. I'm kidding. No, fair enough if you've done it. By the way, you're nearly at the end of it. You're so nearly there. What is it, a day or something to go? How many days are in January, Rush?
31. I know this.
Well done.
Yeah.
Smashed it. So not long to go. Well done if you've gone this far. I broke on 14 days and that was enough for me. I need my wine to just mellow. That's probably why I look about 15 years older than you.
I'm looking forward to a nice meal and a few wines, but you dragged me down. I think life got in the way last year. There was so much going on in life.
You needed a wine.
Yeah, I needed a wine all the time. And I got myself into a wee habit, a wee bad old habit, but here I am being an athlete again.
Yeah. So, are you still in the green? Have you dropped down into the yellow?
I think I was actually in the yellow today. But yeah, my recoveries have been great. It'll be good to see the end of the month on my whoop and just see. It's mad actually when you look at it. But you compare December's a wild month because obviously it's break time, so you get to rip the arse out of a bit, and then we're back on the bandwagon in Jan. So it's fine, it's all good.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, I'm glad it's going well.
Food smells good.
Dad's making a pie.
Dad is
Making a
cool.
pie. Look at Poggy.
Dad will want in your pie, that's for
next
sure. He probably wouldn't actually. He probably doesn't want to touch you. So
You need to stop talking about people's pies,
sorry.
okay? Because you've spoken about your cancelable behaviour.
Rusha, would you ever go back and play in the SWPL?
Someone's just asked about your opinions on the Scottish women's game too.
I'm not being negative. I think it's great the way it's now. There's teams that are full time and it's going in the right direction, but I think it's still got a long way to go. Like in terms of the level, like I've said, the championship is nowhere near. If we want to look at the best leagues in the world, obviously the Barclays Super League is probably up there, and it's got a long way to go in terms of being at that level. I think if you're going to play the top of your WSL, plays the top of the Super League,
Yeah.
I think it would be a,
Are you following Celtic?
a good old. I keep up with some of the results. It would be lovely to go and play at Paradise again one day in front of fans and stuff, but it's probably not going to happen. So,
What's your fun fact about playing for Celtic at Paradise at Parkhead?
oh, I am the first female player to be sent off at Paradise. So
What was it for?
I think mouthing off of the ref. Obviously these days that's where I was frustrated. Can happen when I'm frustrated. I just lose my marbles.
So you're going to attack Simon Gill's top?
He probably smells paddy from it. Go, attack.
Smell.
Meow.
Kenza?
Meow.
Oh, he's going to scratch your face off. Get Yeah. So sorry, you mouthed off at the ref, that was it?
Aye, but obviously I was hot-headed, angry. Probably told the ref they were absolute pish. I've not been doing that now. I don't do that. I've got a lot of time and respect for the refs now. It's a tough league. It's a tough gig. And they need
being a
help,
referee.
and they're probably not getting enough support and help. If the women's game's full-time, they've got to be full-time too.
Absolutely agree with that. I mean, that needs to be sorted. They did say last year, there was like the PGMOL had come out and said they're making it an environment now where women can be full-time. And I was like, well, that would be decent, wouldn't it? It'd be good if they could actually be full-time at their job to improve at their job.
Yeah.
Listen, the amount of people that crack up about the officiating in the Prem, it gets tougher the further down the leagues you go, kind of thing, because the investment is not there.
Right.
So yeah, that's good that you've stopped mouthing off at them. Who does Pogby prefer? Me, I'm his mummy. Actually, I've been reading a lot about cats on Instagram. Well, when I say reading, I've been looking at TikToks.
Rusha, try snus instead. No, because
is terrible.
First time I took it, I was playing in Norway. I was maybe 24, so I went to Norway, and obviously there it's a Scandinavian thing, so that was already that's normal there. Do you know what I mean? So we're having a bonding night with the team, and I'd had a few drinks, and one of the girls went, "Do you want a snus?" They went, "It's strong though, so just keep it in for like a minute." I was like,
so it goes into your
cool.
gum.
I just put it up here. So up it went. Had it in for like a couple of minutes, and I was like that. My head was spinning, and I was like, "Oh no, don't feel well." Disabled toilet off. I popped. I literally closed the disabled toilet door, and I was like, "Where's this coming from?" Sat down on the toilet, my arse exploded, and as that happened, I projectile vomited. Yes, all over the disabled toilet, and I was like, "Oh my god!" But I felt great after that. But I was like, "I need to go to bed," so I had to clean the disabled toilet.
God.
These Norwegians are probably thinking, this idiot.
Yeah, because they're beautiful and you're
yeah,
like,
they are. I know.
Shutting your pants
I
all
had a
over
great
the
time in
time.
Norway. I should have went back. Should have went back to Bergen. Should have went back to Sandviken. Great place, great people. A lot of time for them. But I went on the old snooze when I came back from there. But I used to take it at night time before I went to sleep. Just kind of made you a bit like, sleepy.
That's stupid.
Now I hate it. That was years ago. Now I was mad here now. It's rife here. But I don't touch it now. It's not for me.
Yeah. No, I don't like the sound of that. I remember Jamie was in Marbella a couple of summers ago, and Needles.
Yeah.
Was it Needles took it? No,
it
Hazy.
was somebody else.
Hazy took it, and like Hazy passed out and all
it's
that.
not that. No, it's just because you're drinking, you mix it, and you're not used to it. That's it. It's not that bad. It's not a drug. It's just nicotine. It's fine. Or tobacco, whatever's in it.
Makes me feel worried.
You're a gimple. You've done nothing in your life, honestly.
Do you imagine though if I took snus, I'd probably
you'd be
die.
airlifted to hospital because you're an absolute.
I'll stick with rosy wine. Thanks.
Right, is it my dinner time?
Yeah, it's just about your dinner time. Thank you very much. Oh, look, there's your mum again. I love it. There's someone in the comments called your mum.
Oh.
I vomed when I had snooze too. Don't
Snooze?
worry. No, I think it's apparently was it Thierry Henry recently about spoke it being a bit of an epidemic in football. Anyway, I thought I was dying. The whole room spinning. Very dramatic. Thanks for the video from Her Sport, Shaban. I have to say that Rusha is the better looking twin. And watching AFCON, Senegal have been eliminated. Interesting. What's for dinner? Chicken pie. Guys, thank you very much for watching. Anything you'd like to add before you go?
A couple of people saying they're in New York.
Oh,
hey,
cool.
Hook us
Aye.
up if you're there.
Yeah,
That'd
definitely.
be nice to visit again. But yeah, no, thanks everyone for watching. Thanks for the love, support. To use it to watch and don't get offended. Yes, I sometimes make jokes, but that's me. I like to make jokes. I've got banter. I'd love you to come in the changing room because some people wouldn't last a minute. The stuff that goes on in the changing room is bants.
Oh, we need to get a live stream in a changing room one day.
Shits and giggles. We can't because we get cancelled and nobody would have jobs because of the crybabies out there in the world today.
Right, okay.
But no, for everyone that is nice, likes watching us, thanks for the love, thanks for the support. Have a great week, people, and hopefully we'll see you next week.
Yeah, hopefully we will see you next week. Nathaniel, I'm looking at you. Hopefully we're going to see you next week too. And please please subscribe, get in the comments. Thank you so much for your interaction. Thank you for watching the Rusha and Shaban show. We're going to try and get it up in podcast form for you later on in the week, and that'll be available wherever you get your podcasts. Oh, I've said that before. Link in bio. Thanks, Ru.
Bye.
Bye.